Welcome, friends. Today, we will be embarking on another first impression series. This time from the house of Maison of Rebatchi. Niche. And they are niche. I believe. I don't think Maison of Rebatchi makes anything other than perfume, so maybe a candle or two, I'm not really sure. But here we are. In this sample set, there are 8 perfumes waiting to be tried. So in this video, I will be trying 4. And in the next video, I will be trying 4, following my tried and trusted technique, which is sniffing on paper, spending the rest of the day to see how they dry down and stuff like that, doing my first impressions on film. And these are first impressions. I've never smelled anything from this house whatsoever. I don't have any idea what to expect. And if any of them impress me enough on paper, then I will try them on skin. Marvellous. So, let us have a look at the presentation. Here is this box. Here is the reverse with a sticker on. There is a sticker over the box, because I don't know if you can see, but behind that there was written on the box some different. Now I don't know if that's because the materials have changed, or if it's because they've had to take a perfume out or put a perfume in. But to be honest with you, I haven't really got a problem with that, because at least they haven't just like thrown out hundreds of boxes and they've put a sticker over it. It's the type of thing I would do, frankly. Here is, you pull this out, it'll come all the way out if you let it, which I just have. Now it's not going to go back in, is it? Yes, it is. So, there we have it, all these nice, lovely, wonderful colours. We're going to work from left to right. And so, today's offerings are going to be Jasmin Satin, or Jasmin Satin, Ambre Blanc, or Amber Blanc, Amber White, Feu Patchouli, and Rose Rebatchi. On the back, is there a blurb? There is not. But not to worry. So, let us see what the crack is. Starting with Jasmin Satin. I imagine this is going to smell like jasmine. Sorry, I was going to take my watch off there, but there's no point. So, Jasmin Satin, here we go. What does it say on this? Nothing, just Jasmin Satin and a blurb about some alcohol in it being made in France. These are 2 ml samples, pretty par for the course, you know. Decent sprayer on the sample, and yes, that type of shit does bother me. So, I got a waft of that in the air, and it wasn't absolutely heinous, to be frank. This perfume was launched in 2019, and the nose is Karine Dubreuil-Sereni, who has actually done quite a few things that I have smelled before. She works for Vox Profumi, also worked with CMA International, Sanofi, Florasynth, Drom, and Marne. She has 124 perfumes to her name on the website of Fragrantica. She's done a Celine Dion, she's done a Ferrari, a Fragonard, some Grey. She did Gucci Pour Homme 2, which is a fantastic perfume. Kenzo, sorry, a couple of L'Artisans, L'Eau d'Ambre. She did the original L'Eau d'Ambre. Outrageous. L'Occitane she's done. I love L'Occitane. L'Occitane's Eau de Cade. I've got that. She did Eau de Beau. Fabulous. So you can see she knows her way around a perfume. She knows what she's doing. She's been out for 30 years, like, at least. So we're in good hands, which is nice to know. So the top notes are Gardenia, Palisandre, Rosewood. Middle notes are Jasmine, Sambac, Peach, Lily, Orange Blossom. The base notes are White Musk, White Amber, Sand, and Virginia Cedar. Last time I saw a sand note in a perfume, it was on the reformulation of Leather Rude, and it was heinous. Wow, it's white floral. Absolutely. Lily, Jasmine. Not sure what Gardenia smells like, frankly. I get that kind of peachiness. You know how the flesh of like a peach is white? I get that kind of like... It reminds me a bit of Patchouli Magnetic by Maison of Rebatchi. This is not an offensive... It's not an offensive white floral. It's not like a pissy, dead body kind of thing. It's much fresher. It's like white florals before the decay. Smells very floral. It's a little bit fresh as well. Ever so slightly sweetened by the peach. Sweet peach. It's nice. It smells more than designer, but not... It's very well made, but I feel like they could have used better ingredients. I don't know what the price point is on these Rebatchi. Let's have a look. Rebatchi. Jasmin Satin. £82. £129. Not the worst prices in the world. How much is it on the website? Evoking Mohammed Rebatchi's memories of a Mediterranean summers. Jasmin Satin offers a taste of the essence of joy. A feast for the senses, as intense as it is subtle. Karine Dubreuil. Yes, but how much are you? What is the price? 50ml is £99 and €99, and 100ml is €160. It's not the worst pricing in the world, is it? It's not bad, that. More of the peach now, more of the peachy kind of vibe, but it's a warm. I get the warmth from it. For me, white florals can give that kind of warmth. They do that in Iquitos. They give a heat, you know. This has got something of Iquitos about it. It's much more niche in nature, like modern niche in nature, you know. Whereas I think it's because it hasn't got like moss in it. I don't hate that. That's actually quite nice. It's not something I would ever wear. It's very floral. But I wouldn't mind smelling that on someone else, you know. If a lady was wearing that, I would not be offended. Let's have a look here. What do we have next? Ambre Blanc by Nathalie Feisthauser. Rebatchi is someone who names their perfumers. So this is a good thing. We all agree. Resolutely modern, both ethereal and textured, Ambre Blanc captivates with the bright and luminous joy it diffuses. Wooden amber, oh dear. Well, that's a bad start. Top notes, bergamot, hedione HC. Heart notes are orris, amber, ambrette, labdanum, absolute. Notes cedar, benzoin siam, tonka bean, vanilla, cashmere, and musk. Base notes are oud, saffron, oak moss, intense, woods, and cedar wood. I am terrified, frankly. What are you going to smell like? 2 sprays, because I don't want amber wood lingering around forever. Ambre Blanc, so white amber. Let's have a waft. So I get the orris from it. Straight away. But I can already pick up something like amber wood, this dryness, this dark dryness, this kind of almost starchy, but dark starch. And it's juxtaposed with the orris. And I think they use the orris to soften it. But I was looking forward to smelling this. But it's already fucked. The orris is nice. Benzoin, I'm getting a bit of vanilla, a little bit of cedar. Oh no. Some of the bergamot's giving like a lightness, a lift. But I could feel it dry out the back of my throat. I could feel the dryness instantly. Instantly I could feel that drought. Nathalie Feistar. There is no need for this madness. 50ml is £99, 100ml is £160, and 10ml is £29. They offer 10ml. Right, so the amber woods died away, noticeable to like unnoticeable now, unless I've acclimatized to it. And now I'm left with bergamot, orris, benzoin, the old oud note, which is not an oud note. There's no real oud in this touchwood, unless there's like a drop that goes into like, I don't know, 10 litres or whatever it is that they do to say that there is real oud in it. I actually prefer the jasmine to this. The bergamot's very bergamot. You know, it's very fresh, it's very air, it's very light, very fizzy. Could be the hedione as well, I suppose. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried this is going to turn into one of those dry throat kind of perfumes, you know? Which you smell absolutely everywhere now, and everybody says, oh, it's the oud note, and it's not an oud note, it's a dry woody amber note. It's a fucking... But it's got this lemonade quality to it, you know, like lemonade bubbles. where they pop out of the liquid and then burst in the air, and you get the scent of like this lemon, but it's not, it's bergamot in this case. It's got that kind of effervescent thing. Must be the Hedione and the bergamot having a bit of a dance at the top, and that's quite pleasant, actually. And I am averse to amber woods, so I can feel that shit a mile away. Clearly, I am sensitive to that stuff. And I cannot stand it. It's not a Rebatchi thing. It's a Rich Mitchy thing. Anyhow, what do we have next? Patchouli Feu. Let's see. What do we think of this? So, Patchouli Feu, or Feu Patchouli. Discover. This is a Bertrand Duchefort. Interesting. Price the same price as all the others. I think it's 55 for it's 99 euros for a 50ml. 160 for 100ml. Excuse me. So, top notes are sweet orange from Brazil, citron, bergamot, pink pepper, black currant, absolute, and aldehydes. Heart notes are cloves, cinnamon, pink carnation, and davana. Base notes are patchouli from Sulawesi, myrrh absolute, frankincense, labdanum absolute, vanilla, musks, driftwood, that's another red flag for me, caramel, and oak moss. Just take the driftwood out, there is no need. I do like a good patchouli though, so, and I have faith in Bertrand Duchefort. Let's see what's going on. Sulawesi. Where is Sulawesi? There's a dryness in the air, friends. Excuse me. Wow. Orange. Black currant. He fucking loves black currant, doesn't he? Absolutely fucking loves it, Bertrand. Old Bertie. Excuse me whilst I hydrate in a much needed way. This is interesting. It's got that kind of purple, like a purple patchouli kind of thing going on, you know, like a black currant patchouli. It's very raw, it's very strong. I'll be trying this on skin. Patchouli smoke, is that what feu means? Feu. It's patchouli, but it's not quite scratchy, but it's on that end of like the patchouli scale. You know, some patchoulis can get quite gloopy and thick. It's got a freshness. You know, that orange bergamot, pink pepper sort of thing. Getting some of the clove now, and the cinnamon. I've smelled davana before, but I don't think I could point it out in a lineup, do you know what I mean? Getting the patchouli, this kind of vanilla patchouli myrrh sort of thing. There's incense in this as well, which may be contributing to the incense and black pepper, you've got to be very careful there, mind. Even as a thought experiment, that's like, wow. Black peppers and incense. I don't know whether it's just because I've said that I'm getting more black pepper, but it's there. This is very interesting. This is the best one so far. Yeah, I quite like that. Black currant, like currantly orange, like very first thing you get, like orange and bergamot, and then that quickly dies off, and you're left with like, but there's no holes in it, you know. And then you get like the black currant and the black pepper and the clove, that kind of dry purple kind of, because that's what black currant gives me. It's like a purpley sort of thing, you know. But anyhow, we shall go now to the last of our 4. And today it is Rose Rebatchi, made by Aranda Hamami. This is a floral musk. I'm on their website here, so I'm taking everything from said website. And we will see. This is the same price as all the other ones. Decent pricing, I think. You know, especially for like modern niche stuff. You see the price of some niche that they go for now, it's bonkers. You know, like Parfums de Marly charges twice this for not a lot more juice either. Scandalous. The strong bond that links Randa Hamami and Mohammed Rebatchi led to the creation of Rose Rebatchi, an exercise in delicate style around rose, the symbol of the Maison. A secret westernized yet oriental rose, a fragrance where tenderness and sophistication blossom in the purest state possible. Top notes: pink pepper, saffron, raspberry, peach and apple. Where have we had saffron and raspberry before? Heart notes: damask rose essence, Turkish rose absolute and iris butter. Base notes: white musks, sandalwood, ambergris and leathery note. I just hope it's not an amberwood. Again, the sprayers on these are pretty good. Rose Rebatchi, Randa Hamami. Delightful. Very floral. Like, it smells like a rose flower. Like, not the... It must be the raspberry giving it that kind of little, like, it's not girly sweetness, but there's a bit of sweetness there. There's peach in here too. And apple. This is lovely. This is really lovely. I'm getting all those top notes all at the same time, but I'm getting the rose as well. The rose is like... It's pretty, but it's got strength as well. Do you know what I was going to say when I first smelled it? I was like, this is gorgeous, but it's not something I would ever wear. And the longer it's been on this stick, and it's only been on for like a minute or two, but the longer it's been on, like the darker it's sort of getting. Like, it's got strength, it smells fresh. This is really nice, actually. I really like this. Excuse me whilst I hydrate, which is kind of how this rose feels. It feels well hydrated, but not wet. You know? Like, it feels in good health. It's not really something I'm that familiar with these days, but it smells like good health. It smells like confident youth. Not cocky youth. Like, it smells put together, well made. This is lovely, this. This is really lovely. It's soft. It's natural smelling. It's round. I don't know if it's the iris butter that's giving it that kind of rounded kind of feel without it being too diffusive. It's fresh. It's got depth. I'd say it was 75% feminine and 25% masculine for a Western taste. But the longer it's been on and the more that kind of raspberry peach apple sort of thing comes away, the nicer this smells. The more masculine it smells, the more appealing it sort of smells. This is lovely. I'd love to smell somebody else wearing this. I'll try that on skin as well. The Rose Rebatchi, from first impression anyway. So, we will quickly go over the 4 I have tried today, and then we will wait and do the others soon. Let's have a look here, shall we? Jasmin Satin. That's gone a lot more sort of normal jasmine-y sort of... That kind of warmth has sort of died away now, and it's got this kind of normal, really average jasmine going on. Very, very on par. It's nice. It's pleasant. But I would... There's so many jasmines out there. Why pick that one? Ambre Blanc. It still hasn't got that gaping amber wood thing going on, but it was present in the opening. It wasn't pleasant in the opening, it was present in the opening. I can feel this dryness, this starchiness in the base. The orris is in there, the iris, whatever it is that they're saying they've used. But I imagine that'll die off and you'll be left with the amber wood. So I'm more than willing to leave that one alone. Next is Feu Patchouli. Feu. This is nice. It's quite fresh. It's got something a little bit kind of scratchy, a little bit Aki Gala wood, you know, going on, which I'm not a fan of, and I've got some top patchouli fragrances, you know. But I'll try that on skin. It's dry too, which I'm not hugely into. And last but not least, Rose Rebatchi. It's getting a little bit more feminine now I've come back to it. Very soft. Not in like projection or sillage kind of thing, but it's just a soft, it smells soft, you know? It's very nice though. And there we have it, friends. Whoops, sorry about that. There we have it, friends. My first impressions on the first 4 perfumes from the Maison of Rebatchi sample set. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed my first impressions, and I will hope to see you again for the next video. See you later.